Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skysworld.com for life coaching and mentoring. Let's talk about emotional support. That's kind of a weird topic for guys to talk about. Who do you turn to for emotional support? When you need a shoulder to cry on, when things are really, really messed up, who do you go to? Well, the answer for most people is no one. Most men would answer, we don't go to anyone. Are you supposed to go to somebody? I mean, guys don't have people like that. We don't go to people like that. Now, some of you will answer your wife. That when you needed someone to complain to, a shoulder to cry on, things are going really bad, and you really just need someone to talk to about your feelings about it, you go to your wife, and she'll listen to you. But that's rather rare. Even a lot of men in relationships feel that that's inappropriate, and that it ruins the hierarchy of the marriage. And a lot of men have been taught, and I think rightly so, have been taught that you're supposed to be stoic, slightly detached from your emotion, and to be the rock, the foundation, the solid one in the family. Everybody else may have anxieties and depressions and go on this roller coaster ride, and you as the man get to take this role, have to take this role. Someone has to be the leader and to be the solid foundation of everything. Because if not, if you're not there to be strong in the storm, everything falls apart. But who do you turn to when you got serious emotional issues and you need to let this stuff out? You need to get it out. Well, there's two areas that men can use. This is your outlets for counsel. The first is filling the need of dumping. You know, think of a trash truck backing up to the landfill, beep, 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 and then it finally dumps its load into the hole, into the pit. A lot of people just want to do that. They just need somebody to shut their mouth for a while, and you can dump all your bullshit on. This is what therapists get paid a lot of money. You might be making a therapist very wealthy just to find someone to complain to. And a man should never complain. So a great healthy outlet for releasing all this emotion that builds up is creativity. Get into playing music. Become an artist. I write books, I write novels, and I pour out everything into those novels. And it's refreshing. And after a session of writing for a couple hours, I'm like actually a different person afterwards. So find an outlet. Creativity is such an incredible solution to this problem, the problem that men have. Find an outlet. When you see old video of Jim Morrison from The Doors going crazy on stage, flopping around, it's not just the heroin. You might be like, ah, that's just the heroin. It's not just the heroin. Go look into him and who he was. That's raw emotion. You may see other rock stars or rap stars, whatever genre you listen to, and people really, really release their creativity, that spirit inside of them. All that emotion gets released into their creativity. You can paint and paint furiously. Now, the second way that you can deal with these pent-up emotions is to find someone to release them to. And who is that? Who would that be? Well, you want to find somebody who can handle it. A man has serious problems. Problems that can't always be solved by good advice. Sometimes we have problems that might really fuck you up if I even told you about it. Where you just sit there and be like, oh, Jesus, dude, that sucks. I don't know what you're going to do. You know, and then all of a sudden it's both of us running around like Chicken Little, being like, ah, the world's going to end. You turn to God. I promote spirituality, mind, body, and soul. Within the soul category is creativity, That's an aspect of soul work. You're expressing the true core of your soul when you're engaged in creativity and creative endeavors. So find a creative hobby, release all that stuff, but you still might need counsel. You still might need to be able to actually tell your problems to somebody and to have a voice be able to tell you, it's going to be all right, man. Don't worry about this. I got your back. Or even if it's more sophisticated, the more you develop a relationship with a higher power, the more sophisticated the message becomes. It may start off with feelings, and you just got this feeling that inspires you, and you don't know where that came from, but you're thankful that you got it, and that gave you the hope to move forward. But it also might be actual words, and you may have actual conversations like you have with another person, and it's all, sure, going on inside your head like a crazy person, but some of this stuff has been so incredibly valuable to warriors over thousands and thousands and thousands of years, to have that relationship inside your head, that personal relationship with your higher power, with your God. It's completely natural, and you're falling in line with the natural hierarchy of man, where the hierarchy of man starts off with God at the top. God the Father, the Supreme Being, created everything. And then under God is man. God created man. He didn't create Adam and Eve. He created Adam. And then Eve came later. And then under man is the woman. Because, remember, Eve was created from Adam. And then there's children. So the woman takes care of the children because the children are under her. The man takes care of both the women and the children because they're under him. So who takes care of the man? We're back to the dilemma from the beginning of the video. Who do we turn to for emotional support? You turn to God. And I've counseled people on this before, and it gets particularly frustrating when someone is facing something so serious that it threatens to really destroy them. And I've asked people this exact question in those hardest times: who do you turn to? And people will tell me with very sad, quiet, weak, timid voices, I don't turn to anyone, Sky. I'm a man, and we don't get anybody, right? I just have to suck it up because I'm a man. You don't have to suck it up. You can sit in the Father's lap and tell him your problems, and it's not too much for him. And he will always, the more you develop this relationship, he'll always give you the proper advice, the best advice. Some people won't really get this until they get older. I think some of this stuff comes with age. When I was younger, if I would have heard a message like this, I think it'd be the dumbest shit I ever heard. Yeah, whatever, dude. You sound like an idiot. As you get older, you start to realize that you've always had a shoulder to cry on, and that shoulder is God. Food for thought.